Hello ladies and gentlemen, we're back for more The Stellar Swordmaster, picking up with the most recent chapter. As recording 125 or whatever it is of season 2 as of this point, 30 I think, probably somewhere around there. Anyhow, let's jump right on into it.
Thomas! Someone stop that beast!
In fact, no, it's probably him the same.
Someone stop that beast at once!
How are we to catch a horse at full gallop?
What are you waiting for, you useless fools? Raise your spears at least!
Yeah, unfortunately this horse is a bit more violent than your average horse. Yeah.
Get back!
Which of you is the village chief? Step forward right now. I want to see the face of the man who dared insult my honor as a knight. By sending a pathetic wretch like this to face me. Oh, he shouts that. By sending a pathetic wretch like this to face me.
The nerve of that imposter!
Chief, if I were you, I'd get on your knees immediately.
What in God's name are you talking about?
For all his petty tricks, you still only won. For all his petty tricks, you still only. Oh wait, no, this is this guy speaking. What the fuck am I on about?
For all his petty tricks, he's still only one man. So get one man against a dozen of us. If you lead the charge, we can easily defeat him.
Defeat him? You still don't see it, do you? The smile of a ruthless predator, standing before a flock of helpless sheep. What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm stumbling all over my words. The Stellar Swordmaster, episode 125. We'll have no part in this matter.
You what? Where do you think you're going? We pay you to protect us! Is this not precisely what you were hired for?
It wasn't you who hired us.
What?
We're in the service of Baron Rosemitz, lord of this village. Don't you dare talk back to me, you miserable coward, softened by peace. I've had enough of your nonsense. Turn your weapons at once, you nitwits. That young man is a genuine knight. If he wished, he could cut the heads off every single last one of you with nothing more than a wooden sword.
What?
It's a pleasure to see you again, Sir Vlad. It's been quite a while, Captain Stefan. The mercenaries are all bowing to him. Do they know each other?
What's going to happen to us now? He's a real knight.
Chief, count yourself extremely fortunate. As it happens, I'm on leave, so I'm feeling rather tolerant.
Oh, look at him. My deepest apologies! Please forgive us! We had no intention of dishonoring you, sir!
Well, you did. 3 gold per head.
Pardon?
I'm willing to spare the scoundrels who raise their spears against me in the town square. That being said, I can't simply overlook those who stomped my squire's home. Stomped.
But sir, for a village as small as ours, 3 gold is a fortune.
Ah, of course. And 10 gold for your son. Why the look of surprise? A mere 10 gold seems to be a very fair price for insulting a knight. I'm sure even your lord, Baron Rosemitz, would agree. You okay, Vlad? I feel like your ego's growing quite a bit recently. You used to be such a humble little boy. What's happened to you, bro? Why are you so cold these days? I know you're trying to set an example, but like, oh my. And to be fair, this guy's a complete cunt, so valid. That's true. That's a little gold compared to saving a life anyway.
But...
Then again, if money is an issue, I suppose there is another alternative.
Anything, sir. Just say the word.
Bring me the left arm of each of those bastards. Naturally, in your son's case, I require both arms. Now then, I've offered you 2 choices. There will be no further discussion.
He means what he says.
Anything more to say?
No, sir.
I'd like to speak with the captain in private. The rest of you may leave. My goodness, you very nearly made me shudder. I never realized you had such a vicious side. You made my task somewhat easier. I was fully prepared to strike one of them down as an example. Something tells me you don't say that in jest. Have a seat. Yes, sir. What brings you to these parts? With your talents, surely you could do far better than a hamlet such as this. I have you to thank for that, Sir Vlad. After our encounter, my pockets were considerably heavier than usual, and for a time, I did quite well for myself. It was incredibly freeing to finally leave the city walls behind and breathe fresh air for once. Nevertheless, opportunities beyond Tanovo admittedly left much to be desired. If I continued scraping by like that, I fear I might resort to thievery. And so, I found myself here, in search of something more lucrative. What sort of work drew you here? I'm not really supposed to divulge too much, though it isn't exactly a secret either. In any case, everyone meant to know is already aware of what's coming. A war appears to be looming on the horizon, and it won't be long now. War? A feudal war, to be precise. It's a lot more than a game of chess among the nobility. My mission from Baron Rosemitz was to protect this village from the marauding bandits that roam these lands. You hired a company of mercenaries over a few bandits? Aye, that's the crux of the matter. These so-called bandits don't seem to be bandits at all. Their raids are far too swift and well-coordinated for them to be a mere gang of ruffians. They move with the speed and precision of trained soldiers. If you ask me, I believe this is a prelude for something far graver. They're trying to secure a route to Marcia before the official declaration of war. And what of Baron Rosemitz? He's throwing a few villages in their way to buy himself some time. Meanwhile, he'll gather the supplies and troops he needs to bolster his defenses. That's the way of these lords. We're no more than pawns in their schemes and games. Well, we'll be gone by the end of the week. No sense remaining on the sinking ship, is there? Who is Baron Rosemitz's opponent? The House of Baron Phylos, I suspect. That's the direction from which the raiders have been coming. Baron Phylos? Aye. Do you know the name? It's certainly familiar. Phylos. Ah! That sparring machine! Ah, you've already got a history with them. Brilliant. Even I needed the reminder. The wild boar of the central region. Right, well, I think we know where this is all headed. Well, that's that. For this chapter, at least. I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like on sub, the notification bell, usual YouTube stuff. Channel members pages get early access videos. And as we're recording this video, we are 1 subscriber away from that wonderful 1,000 subscriber milestone. Genuinely, I've never felt like it's so achievable. I mean, I have, because we've been very close for a little while now, a couple of months. But to be literally on the precipice, I couldn't physically be closer if I tried, other than, you know, having already achieved it. So, you know, you could be Mr. 1 or Mrs. 1000, so do consider clicking that button if you haven't already. If you've made it this far in the video, you probably do enjoy the content, so do consider checking out, you know, the rest of this series or my other videos on the channel. It would be greatly, greatly appreciated, because the one thing I need really is more watch time to just talk about the semantics of being, you know, YouTube. If I want monetization, I need a hell of a lot more watch time. There was a time, years ago, like 2 years ago now, where I had like 1,000 extra watch hours than you need to hit monetization, but I only had like 600 subs at the time. And now that I have the 1,000 subs, I now have, well, like 1,000 too few watch hours, which sucks, but it is what it is. It's just the ebb and flow of things. Anyhow, we'll leave that there. I've yapped far, far long enough, just trying to drag out the watch time. I know. I'm a scummy bastard. But you all love me, really. Anyhow, with that out of the way, I hope you have time for another video. And ta-ta, for now.